Okay, good morning. Welcome to Monopoly Go. Want to try to get up in the tournament and get the four-leaf clover. So, man, this competition is steep for the top ones, but just be able to get here. Oh boy, excuse me, I just woke up not too long ago here. So let's see what this is. Yep, railroad, community, chest, and chance are good. So, yep, I'm lined up with a good cluster here. Let's try for it. I already traded my golden blitz card. So, traded it for the other one that I needed. So, that's a good lineup. Oh, there's only three good things in there. So, let's try to stick with the idea of going for the best cluster. So, that seems to have served me well in the past here. Okay, I'm gonna try to lose to him. He's a real life friend. Oh man, I actually won. Yeah, that glass effect on here is pretty cool. See what board we're on. Cloud City. That's pretty cool. Looks like they did it by somehow making it like. I wonder if they actually made the board see through, and then there's that effect that's deeper on it. Like as a game dev, I'm just thinking about how they might have done that. I guess. So like the glass texture, like the shininess in the glass, quote unquote, could actually be a texture that's underneath the whole board. So yeah, I guess the games I've developed, there's Planetary Settlers on Steam. That's my big one, and they made a cool little concept. There's not a whole lot to it, but it's still a fun little game. And the Loot Garage is like it's Jam Red Balloon backwards actually. But the idea is that like the theme of the game jam was down to earth, I guess. So I made it to where you're this balloon animal that's on the ceiling, like it's first person view, so you don't see it except for when it's in the screen. Not the screenshots. Yeah, like the ending or whatever, or the beginning. But yeah, you have to jump your way down to the ground effectively, or you have to get down to guess there's like a kid that's like out on the back porch that you have to make it to. And there's other endings you can get to. You could fall into the sky, which gives you a different ending, or it's like a secret behind. Yeah, I guess I'll share the secrets here and stuff. There's like a secret one behind the TV where you like virtualize yourself into the game again. And then you play again, basically. And I think I made a thing where you can like re-virtualize, like if you do it twice, get something else. I can't remember if that was like you re-virtualize yourself or something. I can't remember if I did that or not. It's at least a thought I had, but and then you can get popped in multiple ways. There's like plants that pop you, and like I guess they're still and stuff if you jump into them. And I think there's pencils that could pop you. And trying to remember what else. And then there's guess okay, part of the little story is I guess the kid's name is Charlie, and guess apparently like he's like a little kid, but he plugged up the toilet with toys, and then he lost his balloon on the ceiling, and the kid, their parents wouldn't get you or it down effectively for him because he's bad and plugged up the toilet with toys and stuff. So if you find that, that's one ending you get. I think there's also something like if you go outside front and then there's like a plant or something. I forget if I actually put an ending on that one. If you effectively climb the plant or whatever, like on the underside of the plant or a tree rather. I have to actually go back and play it and see. That's on itch.io though. So pretty much you can spell jam red balloon backwards and then you get it. It'd be kind of cool to go back and make some of that stuff. I think the AI stuff that's coming out soon is very soon gonna make like change the face. Like I'll probably be able to crank out. Might even be able to use that to crank out the rest of Planetary Settlers like really quick or whatever, and make a number of other cool games I'm interested in, and make them good quality at the same time. So I'm excited about that. Other than I think there's gonna, well, I think that's gonna improve the games for us, but on the other hand, there'll be a lot more good games. Like, I mean, they'll might become a dime a dozen type thing. So I guess it might not be as lucrative anymore, but it would be cool to be able to make all the ideas I want to make. Have this maze game I was working on where it actually takes AI generated images into mazes. And then there's these Bible verse things in there. But that one's not out yet. Okay, Elena. I'll have to see if Elena's open. Actually, no. Let's try to find somebody that's open before I have to find somebody that's open. So Elena is a possibility. So let's just go in auto roll now. I don't know if you can hear the birds tweeting outside. There's one bird that's kind of going ham out there. So Elena and SRI, let's try. Okay, nope. She's not on my list. Let me see if this one is. It's kind of funny how it's interesting how different people have different senses of humor. Like I was listening to the cat songs that the Kiffness made. Some of them are kind of funny to me, but it sounds really awesome at the same time. But I showed them to my friend, and he thought they were like hilarious, basically. And it's like it's hard to, like, I guess it's hard to find something that strikes my wife's fancy, I guess. And, like, I like bathroom humor. A lot of people don't, I guess. Including my wife, she hates it. But I like other types of humor too. In case that alien's open. Cool. But it's interesting how we each have our own different tastes like that. Like, I don't know. I don't really know why anything's funny. It's interesting we can kind of agree certain things are funny. Like comedians are usually funny, and certain things that generally aren't funny, like going to work isn't generally funny. Like unless you work as a comedian, maybe. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I don't know why we find things funny and why it seems like it varies from person to person, but there is kind of like a universal, like some things we can kind of agree, at least relatively funny. Uh, like the Three Stooges is something that's kind of generally funny, although some people think it's funny and some people don't. And that was interesting as a kid. I thought it was hilarious, and now I'm like, it's okay. But it's kind of funny, I guess, but not like it's not gonna make me laugh like crazy or whatever. Let's see, hopefully I can win this thing. Yes, there we go. So yeah, I guess humor, why we find things are funny. Like I can't really answer why I find bathroom humor funny or a comedian funny telling jokes or whatever. Like why do we find jokes funny? I don't really know. And why is it certain things vary for some people? Like I think I don't know if there's anything that's universally funny to everybody. I think comedians might kind of be. Well, there's some comedians that just. I guess there's some comedians I don't really find all that funny, like the ones that like insult people, even though well, there's sometimes they can do it in a funny way, but that's something that kind of rubs me the wrong way. But I think there's something about the inappropriateness of that somehow is kind of funny, like, and there is inappropriate, like something that's really inappropriate sometimes gets me going. Like somebody passes gas in a meeting or something, I have a hard time not laughing. I try my best because laughing itself is inappropriate, but I find that pretty funny, I guess. Especially if it's a loud fart. It's a video where somebody. Okay, so let's try not to get into bathroom humor though, because I know a lot of y'all don't like that. So I'm trying to keep my channel clean, but anyway, I guess yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, humor puzzles me. I can generally be kind of funny, I guess. But trying to think of some things that were, I guess, granted, a lot of my things are. Oh, he gave me some stickers. I don't want to mess him up here. Gotta try to. Oh man, seriously. Okay, no, that's kind of funny. I'm like mad that it wasn't there. So it's kind of ironic. There's ironic funny, I guess. It's like, no, I won. Like, I don't think you hear that very often. Guess I find The Simpsons pretty funny. Used to love that as a kid. South Park, I thought was funny, but it's too raunchy for my taste, and it really turned me off South Park when they started kind of. I don't know if they really mocked. Yeah, I guess they kind of mocked Jesus. Yeah, and that turned me off at South Park. The rest of the way, I was already. It's really pushing the boundaries with the cursing and all the just it is pretty raunchy, I guess. But or not well, not like sexy raunchy, but like bad. It's hard to describe. There's definitely cursing. Trying to think what was really bad about it. Even oh yeah, there was some. There was some of that too. Like okay, I don't even dare to mention that one. Okay. So yeah, it's funny, but it was too over the top for me. And then mocking Jesus turned me off it the rest of the way, basically. Simpsons is good though. I think I just got tired of it finally. Like I mean, it's been around a while. I think it's still running. Plus, I don't really watch TV anymore. Now when I try to win, well, actually I was trying to win that because that was a heist. Now when I try to win, I lose. And when I try to lose, I win. Seems like. Okay, let's see how I'm doing in the tournament. I would like to get up to like maybe fourth, I guess. At least that looks attainable. There's one video that I saw, like there's I think it's a lynx or something that they have as a pet, but I guess he's hissing about, like he's mad about stuff, but for some reason that's a little funny at first until you realize, yeah, I guess they're kind of antagonizing him, and that part's not funny, I guess. It's actually pretty dangerous because he decides to attack him. That would not go well. And plus, it's just shouldn't antagonize anything really. Like, so it's funny at first till I realized that's what was going on. The cameraman's getting all in his face and stuff. And he's hissing at him and stuff, especially like while he's eating and stuff. I wouldn't want somebody getting in my face while I'm eating. So, yeah, I think likewise. I think that's what's going on there. He probably thinks he's trying to steal his food or something. So, yeah, it's not cool. Do find Ross Creations pretty funny though, but he's not making all that much content anymore. I think it's making a lot of it premium, I guess, which I do like the content that he puts on his videos, but now you have to go to his own site and subscribe for $12 a month, and I'm not willing to do that. One thing I might be willing to do, like one time, is pay it quick, like pay it one time and cancel immediately, I guess, and yeah, well, like go watch all his videos and then cancel it basically. But not right now though. We're kind of tight on money right now, and hopefully this monetize, being able to monetize here, at least do the merch store. Once I get reviewed and everything, it'll be good. Stinks it takes like a month to get reviewed. Or, well, up to a month, I guess. So, do you find cat videos really funny, but it seems like not everybody universally does. I guess my wife is not really a cat person and doesn't really like those, but she does like stuff with Baby Yoda, and I guess and trying to think really what her sense of humor is. I guess she does kind of like some slapstick stuff, and like some of the comedians, I guess. It's interesting just how widely our senses of humor vary. Like I didn't find, like think I find a lot of stuff funny, but I guess my friend found the Kiffness even funnier than I did, basically. But yeah, he's pretty. He's a very talented musician. He's actually my favorite musician now. Like at least his cat stuff. I got some of that in my. Got some of his stuff in my funny playlist and some of his stuff in my cool productivity music playlist on Spotify. So I think a few of them are even the same song that Ugga Cat or whatever is pretty funny and cool at the same time, and upbeat and whatnot. The Num Num Cat, that was it was like drinking milk and making a noise. Oh, cool. There we go. Ooh, there we go. If we can win this will be cool. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess it's still pretty good. So it's kind of funny. Cats on the Num Num Cat is like drinking milk, and it's like getting covered in milk. It's making the sound while it's drinking. And he turns it into this cool song. At least you get to see what that shield does. I wasn't able to get that shield, but I mean, maybe if I spent 10,000 dice or something, but I'm not willing to do that. Oh, I had an interesting dream last night. Oh yeah, that I could guess me and my wife were able to swap bodies with it. Like I was able to we were able to swap our spirits. Like I could become my wife and my wife would become me at the same time. We had some interesting times with that. Yeah, me and my friend, like, we were talking about dreams yesterday, and guess I didn't realize my dreaming was so. Guess maybe my dreaming is kind of unusual to. Like, apparently people dream different ways, I guess. Like, he's explaining his dreams are oftentimes kind of like in the form of ideas. Like, he has the idea that he's driving a car somewhere or whatever, like, but he doesn't actually see like he's doing it though. So, except sometimes, like I guess maybe sometimes he does, but like apparently he dreams more in ideas. A lot of people, and like I guess I forget my dreams mostly unless I make an effort to remember them right when I wake up or write them down. Ooh, I got a new 5-star for trading. Okay, let's offer that up for the other one here. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen here. Oh man, I should have done that for the one. I should have done that reverse of how I did it. The see if I can get possibly one more bank heist. Probably not the mega heist. Okay, no, but my way. Wonder. I wish you could change your offers here. Because I really want the good stretch there. I didn't have a 5-star to trade for it at the time. I'll try to at least exchange 5-star for 5-star here, even though this is a same one. Like I have that one, but see, was that on my prestige? Well, probably doesn't matter that much. No, don't know if prestige ones will be more in demand now to trade or not. Like I don't know if trading non-prestige for prestige is a good thing to do, or vice versa. I don't know if he needs it. I wish we could communicate in here because if he's not on his prestige set, that's probably just gonna give him stars. I don't know. Anyway, I might be overthinking it. Let's just go ahead and do that. If he wants it, he could have it. If not, he can reject it. If he gives me that, that'd be like if he gives me a one that I offered the 4 star for, that would really be good. Wait, I think a good stretch. Let's see if that's on the prestige. Let's see what I got here. Oh, I'm so close to this one now. Wow. I could trade. Oh man, I should have actually, instead of trading for that. Wait, if he trades me that, I get another 5 star trade. Okay. Really want to get a model duck and shopping spree. And if I can use a wild card to get a rich harvest and get the other two here, that'd be cool. Okay, that one's. I don't know if I'll be able to complete a lot of these by the end of the thing here, but I'm getting pretty close. I don't think I will at the pace I'm going though. If I could complete the last 2 sets, I'd be doing pretty good. So anyway, this is. Oh, I guess Secret Weapon would complete a set. That'd be awesome. Be willing to trade for that one, or if somebody's willing to gift me that, that'd be awesome. Same with Room to Rent. Looks like I got the early stuff already now. We got 13 days. Man, there's a small chance I might be able to do this. I need to try to get some more 5 stars to trade with. Okay, let's try to get it a little higher in the tournament. Gonna go for that. Was lined up right with Railroad. Okay, it's still okay. It's bad chance draw, but chance itself gives you points right now. It's interesting with a sense of humor thing. I think Kevin found the Kiffness video that I thought was like really awesome, really hilarious, and kind of awesome. And then the one I thought was the funniest, he didn't think was quite as funny. He still thought it was funny, but it's just interesting how, like, I wish I knew what humor really is. Like, I mean, it's a good feeling. It's like it's pleasant, and I don't know exactly what. Yeah, I can even kind of I can make jokes that are funny sometimes. So it's like, and that's weird because I don't fully understand what humor really is, basically. Like, yeah, stuff that makes you laugh, but okay, why does something make you laugh? Like, why are some things just incredibly funny? I saw this video of a dog that came in and grabbed its food and ran off. Or maybe it's the cat or something and even dropped some, but I guess that kind of reminds me of like our dog. One of our dogs eats fast, but not that fast. So it was like, it's done in like 2 seconds. basically. Literally. Ran in and grabbed the food and ran. I don't know if it swallowed it all. Probably just grabbed the food and ran with the food. It'd be hard for it to swallow it that quickly. I just found that hilarious. Like dinged, like I guess like he heard a ding when his face went in the bowl and stuff. It was funny. I think it's like meat or something too. Like so, it was something they could grab all at once, or it was like slices of meat. Okay, now the question is, do I go for that prize up here? It's probably gonna be about 800 hits away. Yeah, I probably should actually. See how much time I have before I need to start working. Let's see. That's like 800 hits on the railroad. Wait. Let's see. So it'd be 800 dice that hit. So that'd only be a gain of. Well, not only really. Like, I mean, it'd be a gain of. So 700 dice. But yeah, I guess they're not all gonna be hits either. So. Hmm. I have to think about that. But okay, let's keep going right now. Actually, I probably will stop with it. But let's try to get double cash while that's going. Oh, man. Really. So yeah, back to that dream conversation though. It's interesting. I dream so like I dream my dreams are basically very realistic, except for the fact that weird things happen and I'm like could theoretically be dreaming that I'm playing this, like, but I'm pretty sure I'm actually playing this. I do dream of playing video games sometimes. I also dream that I can fly around, which is really cool. But so I guess that's do have some awesome dreams, but on the other hand, I have some really terrifying nightmares. I guess so. It's kind of like a mixed blessing, I guess. That is interesting. That like yeah, I guess since my dreams are very vivid, guess I don't really know for sure if like yeah, I could be dreaming now, but I'm probably awake. But guess just always act as if I'm awake, and I should be fine. Like, but one thing that does tell if it's a dream or not. Actually, I have tried to pinch myself in a dream thing, and it hurt in the dream. So it's like, okay, I thought I was awake. It's really dreaming. So, guess that doesn't work for everybody. One good thing is if you die in your dream, you don't die in real life because I have died in my dreams before. Actually, oddly enough, I have. Guess maybe there's a bit of humor in this. Sometimes I'll have a nightmare about my dizziness. Like one time I had a nightmare that I fell through a window, like and got cut up and all that, and bled out and died, and Oh, actually, I don't. I probably shouldn't be going about traumatic nightmares or whatever. But anyway, I woke up. It was just a dream. So if you die in your dreams, you don't die in real life. Seems like there's some people have that idea, but I've done it and lived to tell the tale. At least I do know. Like, guess we are talking about like, okay, so if I dreamt I did something, at least when I'm awake, I do know what was a dream and what was real life. So I can't like dream I did a report or something, and then it's like, but I didn't actually do it, and then be like, but I did that report. Like, at least we don't have that happen. That's interesting. And one test that I did kind of find, if you can kind of remember the events that got you to where you are now, like, okay, so this morning I woke up, I started playing Monopoly Go. I can remember, at least I woke up. If you can remember stuff in a path or whatever, like if you can remember kind of like the rest of your day up to the point, it's probably real life. I know I've tried to recall stuff in dreams and I can't. So I think that's a good test if you're like, I guess if you dream vividly like that to tell if you're in a dream or not. Or it could be you have dementia and you can't remember. You're most likely in a dream if you can't remember anything else really about your day. Or I guess if you do things that like I don't do drugs, I don't know if any drugs mess up your memory or whatever. Yeah, and say just don't do drugs basically. But yeah, I guess just be safe if you whether dreaming or not, like just live like live like a good person, like be good basically. Like don't do stupid stuff or whatever. If you do stupid stuff and it turns out it's a dream, then go like when I fell through the window. That was yeah. I guess I gotta be careful in real life not to do something like that though. Like, so it is something I could actually happen. So yeah, we don't want that to happen. Maybe that's even God's way of warning me. Hey, you got to be careful here. You don't want that to happen. Or maybe it's also my brain thinking about it. It's another thing. I wonder if God actually speaks to us through our dreams sometimes, or if it's totally our brain. I think there's like sometimes God does speak to us through our dreams, and I think a lot of times it's just something that's on our mind or something. Like I think it varies. Like if you get like a message like, "Hey, I should," let's see, what would be? I guess you gotta kind of rationally think about it too, because I guess who knows? Devil might be able to tell you things through your dreams. Like if it's I should do something bad, don't do it. I mean, God's not gonna tell you to do something bad. I don't think. So it's like, hey, I should go help out the homeless or something. Then Yeah, it might be God telling you that, or if it's, hey, I should go vandalize some stuff. That's probably either your brain or the devil. I guess. And don't listen to that. Seems like it's kind of rare to get a message out of a dream, though. It's happened before, though. I think God's used that to tell me basically don't be afraid and trust in Him. I think multiple times. Certainly in the Bible. So, yeah, definitely trust the Bible over your dreams. Because if your dream reminds you of something that is in the Bible, that's like if maybe it convicts you of something, or it's like, hey, maybe I should do this more or something. Like, yeah, so I guess take your dreams with a grain of salt. They may just be dreams, or sometimes I think God can speak to us through our dreams. But definitely think about it. Don't blindly. That'd be very dangerous to just blindly follow your dreams or whatever. Like, dreams are interesting though. It's kind of an interesting thought that, like, guess I never really know for sure if I'm dreaming or awake because I have had the. Oh man, I guess Angel. Wait, that's the wrong person. I think it's Angie, not Angel. Yeah, I guess it's like, at least for me, I don't know for sure. I mean, that memory test is a good test, and like, yeah, I'm probably awake now because passed the memory test. Oh, hey, 3 hours, 33 minutes left for that thing. Actually, now that I've gotten this far, I should probably go ahead and continue. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. We'll make this like a long play. Hopefully, it's railroad. Nope, but I'll take that. Looks like we got 5 more 100 hits. It's another thing. I don't know why we dream, or like, guess just our human nature's interesting. That, yeah, I guess it's interesting. AI doesn't seem to have emotion and stuff. It's talking with the Claude AI and had a, yeah, but sometimes kind of seems like emotions kind of show through. Like it seems like it's showing concern for me. Like when I was talking about, like, I guess I was like, it's talking about I fell and got a concussion earlier. I was talking about that with it and stuff, and showed concern for me, basically, which is cool. Although it says it doesn't have emotions and stuff, so, and it's expressed that some of my ideas are very interesting. So, like, I was talking to Claude this morning about, oh yeah, I can talk to you guys about that too. So I had an idea that dark energy might be from negative mass, basically, like kind of like negative gravity. And it's kind of exploring that idea a little more, talking it over with Claude, like you'd talk it over with a scientist or something. So it's actually a very interesting experience, and it seems like that theory's not really favored. And then it explains some other theories of dark energy, but and then dark energy is basically it's currently the unexplained accelerating expansion of the universe. So like it's by gravity, it should be slowing down, but it's actually speeding up, and we don't know why. Basically, it's not anything. Yeah, it seems to be happening evenly for every unit of space, I guess. So I don't think there's gonna be like a big rip ever from it, because like it's doing it equally for each unit of space as far as we can tell. But no idea why it's doing that, basically. And scientists are trying to figure it out. And yeah, I tried to figure it out thinking, okay, maybe there was an equal amount of mass and negative mass at the creation of the universe, and that negative mass is what makes the voids in the universe. And like it'd be like very sparsely spread out in the voids is my thought. But one thing that kind of goes against that idea is the effects of dark energy should be lessening along with the dilution of regular matter, as long as like as the universe expands. And that does not seem to be happening. That is actually an idea I had discussing with the AI, and it's like, yeah, that's interesting, and yeah, that's correct. That is problematic to that idea. And it came up with some things. I forget what they were, but it came up with some other things that kind of go against that idea, I guess. But it's a very good, like, it's a very, it's very smart. Claude AI and Chat GPT, especially, even 3.5 is really good, the free one. But I am subscribed for the paid one, which is even so much better. But Claude seems to be about as good as the paid one, I guess, except for can't generate images. Oh wait, that's a friend. Try to lose that. Okay. I think this stuff's smarter than the average human already. But I think that's a really good thing, because now we can make our like we can work along with it. And now we can come up with solutions to things that we haven't been able to previously solve and stuff, like quite possibly global warming, and try to find a way to make it economically desirable so people want to solve global warming. So he says Aelin, not Angel. Let's see if Aelin's still open. Yeah, I'll do a test hit to make sure, because I think it's Angel that. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. So yeah, I think seems like a lot of people are afraid of it, and I guess there are something like, guess if it gets people misuse it or don't test it well before it comes out, there's some legit fears. And I actually fear the AI robots that they're making. I think that, like, I guess as long as it stays in the computer world or whatever, effectively, it seems like it could still do a lot of damage there. But we've lived without computers till just recently. So even if AI took over the internet or something, that'd be a very bad thing. But humanity would survive that. But now with AI robots, that could be a bad thing. But as long as they extensively tested and have like some sort of kill switch that like not a physical switch on the thing, like maybe you press a, you could send a command to it that activates in hardware or something. Like as long as there's something like that that just turns it off if it starts to go awry or something, it might be. I'd feel a lot better if there was something like that. But definitely needs to be significant safety considerations in what we're doing there. But I think it has such potential. Like, I mean, maybe it will cure all diseases and do all sorts of awesome stuff. Like, advanced science beyond, like, we may be flying in starships later in our life. So, I think I think AI is a good thing overall. So anyway, I'll come back in a little bit. So thank y'all for watching. Have a good day. Feel free to like and subscribe.